welcome back. So today I've had a delivery and this is what I'm very excited about because this is the Naio Nails Ultimate Tester Kit. So we'll just get it out. So this kit is something that contains bits of everything within their line, and yeah, let's have a look. So for me, as someone who's starting out in this industry, who's just finishing off my training, being able to test different companies, different products, and work out what works for me is really important. So I've already unboxed the Dali starter kit, and that included one of each of their products, and that tin was under £30, which is an amazing price. This includes, that included one colour, one top coat, one base coat, a builder gel, so they're gel, Grow Gel Express, a hard gel, they're Grow Gel, and a primer. So it included 7 items for under £30. Like I said, brilliant value. This one contains a lot more. So this includes their gel, their builder, and their acrylic systems. So Dali doesn't do an acrylic, well, it has acrylic powders, but it doesn't have an acrylic system as such. This has a bit of everything. They've also included, I believe that pink one is their cuticle oil, and has included some of the chromes and things, so it really is testing everything that they have. So let's unbox it, let's get everything out of the box and see what we have. Okay, so there's actually quite a lot of stuff in here. Let's just break it down, see what everything is. Okay, so that is everything, and it is just about all in shot. Just about. So there is quite a lot here. So let's just go through it. So we have 3 buffing blocks, and they are at different grits. This one doesn't say what grit it is. We have a 240 and a 120, so I'm assuming that's about 180. We have cutters, nail tips. So we don't have any tips or forms in here, but that's okay. We have 2 brushes. Can I get them out? There we go. So this is the tiniest fine liner I have ever seen. That is so small, and it is, so that's the number of it, 00-1. Super tiny. And the second tool we have been given, sorry, it's not actually a brush, it is the round slant. So it's a silicone tool, and I would say that is for the chromes we have gotten. We've also gotten a cuticle pusher, and that appears to be quite sharp. I've noticed it literally pierce through that. Okay. Let's even top the rest of them. We have another buffer. It doesn't grit on it, but it appears to be a very fine buffer. And then we have 2 files, 120 and 240. We have some scissors, I get that? I don't have much cuticle at the moment. I did my nails last week, so I don't have much there at the moment. And it was a rush job when I did them, so they're far from perfect. I just needed something on them when I was putting the buttons, because I wanted a peelable base on it, and it didn't work very well, so there's a little bit of lifting. I didn't prime them or dehydrate them or anything, it was just to put something on them. So I need to soak them off and redo them. Right, we have 4 acrylic powders. We have Lunar Blush, natural, I'm not going to open them. We have Glass Rose, I'm going to test them out, and Crystal Clear. So I'm going to test them on my hand, not my hand, this hand. We'll test them on this hand later. Okay. Then we have Pure Bond and Max Legion. They're both monomers for using this system. They're both HEMA free. So this one includes primer. This one does not. Oh no. No need for an additional primer. Interesting. That'd be interesting. I've never done acrylics on myself. I've never had acrylics. Drop on nail glue. Again, like I said, there's no tips or anything included, so it is provide your own. Gel residue wipe off solution. Quickly and easily removes the sticky residue left on a nail after curing to leave high gloss shine. Can also be used to clean gel brushes. Okay. Then we have an acry gel. I have not been trained in acry gel, so it's not a service that I'm planning on delivering at the moment until I have booked to do, I've registered to do an online course, so I need to do that. But again, there's no forms included with this, so I do have some. Like I said, I'm getting some stuff unvinted. And I've gotten 3 nail polishes already, the 3 glittery ones, and oh my gosh, the smell of them is amazing. Don't smell nail polishes, but they smell like bubblegum, so they don't smell chemically. So I do have forms, so I might try give this a go. Again, probably on my practice hand to begin with anyway. Right, we have a resin palette, which I love. I just have one at the moment, and it's definitely the type of thing that I sort of feel like I should have more than one. Okay, I actually used to make these. These aren't pure resin, which is not something everyone would know. These are more of a plastic. The resin is more, it feels slightly heavier. So this is the one I got from Temu. No, I didn't. I got this from Christy Rose. I won one of her bingo games, and this was in my prize pot, in my prize box. It's in need of a clean. I probably just watched alcohol. I need to give it a proper cleaning. But this one feels heavier. They're both about the same size. Yeah. But they don't feel like resin to me, even though that's what they're always marketed as. Okay. We have 3... We'll come back to that in a second. Right, we've done the brushes. Right. We have gotten 5 colours. 4 of them are nudes. So we have Nobody Will Know, Blushing Bride, Delicate Touch, and Ancient Redwood. And actually that's a good mixture for different skin tones. So I think you've covered most bases there for if you want a nude colour for most skin tones. And then the other colour we can get is Chimney Sweep, which I'm guessing is going to be a black. No, it looks like charcoal, a very dark charcoal grey. And yeah, I did sniff it. I did. Bubblegum. It smells like bubblegum. So that is cool. I don't think I have any colours like that. And these are all HEMA free as well. So right, what else have we got? We have an acid-based primer. What else? We have some blooming gel, which I think is brilliant to have that included. 30 seconds LED, 2 minutes under UV. We have cuticle oil in pink pineapple. Ooh, I like pineapple. I'm going to regret doing this in a minute when I try to open the next thing. Ooh, that smells amazing. So this kit was 160. So it's not cheap. But nail prep dehydrator, it has everything in it. Right, with 2 builder gel in a bottle. Rosy cheeks and be gentle. Everything has the ingredients, the curing times on them. Also a little warning, darker colours may require longer curing. The instructions, I like that. So everything lovely and clear, so be gentle, and rosy cheeks. Let's just see. Okay. Quite a thick consistency there. And I'm assuming as these are builder gels and not hard gels that they are going to be a soak-off system. Excuse me. Okay. It's another nice one. Has a slight orange tint to it, more so than pinky. Maybe that's just me. Then we have top coat, a base coat, and a matte coat. I like that all 3 have been included. I do prefer the round bottles to the square bottles. That's just me. Okay, and last, and this I'm quite excited about. So we have 3 chromes, and they do send you 3 different colours. So first up in our standard powdered chrome that everyone is familiar with is gold. It's a goldy colour that they've sent. Ooh, that's not quite the gold I was expecting. I just want to try a teensy tiny bit on my nail. It's more of a green gold. Okay. So that's it over sort of the nudie things that I have on at the moment. and typically, yes, I have gotten it everywhere, but it is wiping off. Okay, so that is that one. Just want to check what colour that is. Does it tell me? I'm hoping it does. Now, interesting, that's a solid pigment, and to me that's not a solid pigment, that's a loose pigment. To me, a solid one is like the pressed pigments. So, do we know what colour that is? We don't. Okay, does this say? Again, no, it's not actually saying what the colour is. I'll have to have a look. It's not quite the pure gold that we normally would get. Now, this one is supposed to be a silvery colour. We're supposed to get a gold, a silver and copper. So let's have a look. Now, chrome pens I have not used before. Okay, so this one is BJ175. Steps: prepare the nail, apply no white top coat, apply chrome pigment, rub the magic chrome pigment pen gently over the nails, ensure the entire nail is covered evenly, apply another layer of no white top coat, and kill. Okay, so it looks like this time we're going to go on. I'm going to do a full swatching of these. Okay, so it's all in there. This is a holographic one. This I'm slightly worried about. Now, bear in mind, I haven't just applied the top coat or anything on these. It's been a couple of days, so we're not judging the chrome on this. We are going to give it a little buff, and that's just taken it straight off. Okay, let's rubbing it back in again now. I like it. It's a different type of product. Again, just ignore my nails at the moment. I like that. I mean, I'll try it later with on these sticks. I don't have a white, I don't have a pure black, so I'll use my normal ones of those, but I'll probably stick to normal base coat to these as well. And I'm probably going to use my chrome top coat just because it's designed for more chromes. But we might try it with the top coat. We can get them as well and see if there's any difference actually between using the chrome top coat, which I have, which is from Born Pretty, and using the top coat from the company. Okay, so that's two of the chromes, and the final one, and this, I get so many ads for this on Facebook. I'm really, really intrigued by this. So this is number 15, and the idea of this, have we got the instructions? We have the ingredients, we have warnings. We don't have the instructions. Are the instructions on the bottle? I can close it. They're the ingredients, we don't have the instructions. Okay, but I've seen enough videos of this, enough ads, I've been targeted. I just want to give this a shake. Let's look at the shimmer in there. So the idea is, you put this on, so you paint it on, you let it dry. Yeah, you can see the colour there. Okay, I've missed a spot along the edge here, so you let it air dry. Okay, so give it a minute or two. But it's such an interesting concept. I do like it. Now, and then, to get it to that mirror shine, you just rub it as normal with your applicator. Okay, that's interesting. So there are three of them. I do love the hollow. This is interesting. I didn't apply it very evenly. That is me, not the product. And this one I haven't applied top coat to, so somebody has rubbed me off already. That's fine. Again, you know, that's me. But this is such an interesting concept. I might get some more of them to see. Now remember, I haven't put a new base coat or top coat on these. These are the top coats that I put on it for, I went on it on Friday. No, I went on Saturday night after I came home and took off my peel off, my Starlight Express nails. So let's grab the other three that I have from Naio Nails, and these are the three glitters that I got on Vinted. Yeah. So what should I find out these? This one really intrigues me. That one is wiping off, but again, I haven't actually applied any sort of a top coat to them. I am curious. Again, wiping off, but then I haven't applied anything to actually keep them there. So I am going to be doing a proper test of these. I'm going to try the builder gels on my nails. Oh, do I try the acrylic? I've never had acrylics on my own nails. So I've never actually had acrylics. I'm partial to sphere. I didn't really understand them. I never myself acrylics, like they were long nails. And as a musician, previously, like I played fiddle and piano, so, you know, your nails need to be short. Having long nails wasn't an option. Now I'm playing concertina. Long nails still not an option, but not currently playing at the moment because I'm not in competitions at the moment. I'm still trying to figure it out. And all the stuff is not on the priority list, whereas doing this is an actual really good test to see how good they are. So I might actually try acrylics. We'll give them a go. We'll try a builder gel. If I can get one of them to like match up fairly easily, we'll give that a go. I might try French on both of them, see how that goes. I'll definitely be trying them on my practice hand first, because I'm not very skilled at acrylics yet. It's a work in progress. It's very much a work in progress. But I am curious to try them. Like, I don't know if it's going to be something I'm going to offer once I have qualified or not. It might be. It might be. I might just keep a couple of plain, natural looking acrylics that can then be covered with gels and things like that. I don't think I'll be going for like having lots and lots of colours. But I know nails have lots and lots of colours for their acrylics. But like I said, not something I'm planning on doing. Unless I go into dip. To doing dip nails, then it's not something I'm going to be overly interested in looking at like getting loads of different coloured acrylics. But yeah, so this is what came in the kit in terms of colours. This is what I had myself. So I'll move those back out of the way. We have, so the aqua gel comes in a clear. Now for these, I didn't have to produce any proof of being registered or currently being in training. I did with Dolly. And with Dolly, I then have 3 months to, oh my gosh, this is thick. I'm really squeezing this. This is quite a challenge to get out. But there you go. It is very, very clear. Let's see if we can be able to suck it back in again. Go back in. In you go. There we go. I'm not going to waste any of it. So that is that. We have the 2 monomers. What do they smell like? Because this is a big thing with me. A lot of monomers I can't cope with the smell. I mean, it smells like monomer, but it also doesn't... I didn't smell it until I had it right up to my nose. And the max adhesion. Again, it smells like monomer, but again, not smelling it until it is like right up to the nostrils. It's a possibility now, because that's one of the things about acrylics that I can't cope with, is the smell of monomer. Yeah, which is also why I haven't really practiced it, because smell of monomer. But we have some potential here. If these aren't going to stink the ring out, we have some potential. Okay, and the cuticle oil. Oh, if you like pineapple. It just... What is it that it smells like? It is pineapple. It's pina colada. Oh, that is pina colada. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is pina colada. Definitely. It's not just pineapple. That is... smells like pina colada. So yeah, we have everything that we need to actually get started with this kit, which is good. There is a part of me that would have preferred that to have been a white, that you could practice, that you could do Frenches with one entire system. But, you know, can't have everything. So they're all the products. And then we have a selection of tools as well. That looks sharp. So then we've got the tip cutter, we have the various buffing blocks, the scissors, another buffing, and 2 nail files as well. So you get everything that you need. You know, it's definitely something I will be considering. Yeah, I might see sort of what offers they do in terms of new people. Do they do bundles? Because that is something that actually makes a massive difference. Do they do... So this is their tester kit. Do they do a sell and starter kit? So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more research into them. There's one other company I'm going to reach out to that I really, really, really want to see if they do, or if they could put together a tester kit like this for me, because really these are the 3. It's J and Nails, and J and Naio and Dolly are the ones that I'm really interested in as a nail tech, in terms of which ones would I like to be using myself on clients. So yeah, I want to reach out to them and see if they have any sort of an offer as well. And yeah, if you know of any other companies, I particularly like to try UK-based companies that do full nail systems. If you know of any others, these are the ones that sort of... Dolly was one of my old nail tech used. Naio and JN just keep appearing on my Facebook feed. They just keep appearing there. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, recommendations for other nail companies, I'd love to hear it. Please do reach out, let me know. If you are a nail company and you'd be interested in me trying out your products, giving them a test run, let me know. I'm more than happy to try and give some honest opinions on what and how I feel about your products. I'm going to see if I can get any more sets of polishes, either from Naio or through Vinted, Facebook Marketplace, things like that, just to build up the collection, because, you know, I am doing this on a budget as well. Yeah, so I'll do another video where I test these, check out longevity and things like that, so that will take a week or so to put together, I think, because I want to test them properly, and test the acrylics and the builders on my own nails. I want to do the same for Dolly as well, and if I can get them from other companies, I will be doing the same thing. So, yeah, I think this will make it easier for me to practice my acrylics, and then do my assessments for those. The ones that we were supplied with, I just couldn't cope with the smell, yeah, so the heat is the main reason why I've deferred doing my final assessments, because the heat is having a massive impact on my medical conditions, and literally I'm spending like 60% of my day in bed at the moment, because that is all I am capable of. So I was at Starbucks Express on Saturday night, met a friend we went for food before that. That's literally all I did that day, was put on my nails, go for food, Starbucks Express, come home, take off nails, because the next day I was training for a 8 course, so that was on Sunday. So then I have spent Monday, I spent most of that in bed. I ran my body group in the evening. Yesterday I spent all day in bed. I did not make it to cadets, even though it was the final session, because my body was just like, no, not doing this whole working and, you know, functioning thing. And it is about 3 o'clock, and I only got up about an hour ago because my body just wasn't able for it. And I will be going back to lie on the sofa for a little while very shortly once I finish this, and I'll edit while lying on the sofa. So today's Wednesday, so and bear in mind that the heat has cooled considerably, so this is why I've pushed back my assessments until maybe September it's going to be. But this is the only way that I could do it, because I just have not functioned well over the past couple of weeks with the heat. You have seen everything that I have achieved because it's been all just nail stuff, and that is practically it. But anyway, enough about that. I'm looking forward to trying these. I want to see if I can try to find a couple of more products. I'm really interested in these and these. So the Magic Chrome Pigment Pen and the Mirror Effect Liquid. So like I said, if you don't seal them, they do wipe off fairly quickly, so important to no effort required to get rid of that, apart from around my cuticles, but you know, I'll do that in a second. But the actual nails didn't take any effort. I need to find out what colour that actually is, because it's more of a greeny gold and olivey gold. But anyway, that is everything that I got from Naio Nails in their ultimate tester kit. It really is brilliant. 160, I need to do some maths and see how that works out to buying everything individually on their website. What sort of saving it is. It does tell you on the website when you're buying it, but I just like to check these things as well. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can, because I have the other three as well, so we can do a couple of things with these, and I'll see if I can get any more Naio Nail products as well before I actually do a full testing of them. I still need to test the dolly, what I have, although I'm wearing the builder at the moment, but then I sort of just slapped it on Sash Night to cover up. My nails are a mess underneath because I overfiled them previously, and when I had removed them, I'd left, so there was still a little thin there left, but when I went to take off the press-ons last week, on some Sash Night, I'd used 2 coats of the Peel base coat, but it still lifted whatever builder was left on the nails again. I hadn't properly prepped and primed them, so I need to do that properly, so I'll soak these off later and do a proper wear test, I think, with them. There's lots of lifting happening, but that is due to how I put them on and not putting them on correctly, because I did do it in a rush, but mainly because I wanted to get to bed. But anyway, that is what we have. I am looking forward to giving it a go. Just slide it over there slightly. Looking forward to giving everything a go, seeing how it works, and seeing actually if this acrylic is not going to drive me insane by stinking the room out. Yeah, I hope you come back and see how I get on with that. I hope my rambling hasn't been too much for you, and if it hasn't, if you'd like to see what happens if you want to see my wear test, if you want to see if I get any tester kits from any other UK-based companies, please do let me know. Also, complete aside, I won Lynn Nails 81. I won her 500 subscriber giveaway. I won her international one, which means, I'm super excited about this, I have 4 polishes coming from Madame Glam. Now, I haven't used Madame Glam before. I know lots of creators do use it. I know it's a really popular one, and I've also been told that Naio Nails is kind of the equivalent to Madame Glam in the UK. Apparently, Madame Glam also smells like bubblegum. I will keep you informed on that one. But I'm getting 4 polishes from their June collection. Super excited about that. Can't wait for it to be delivered, but I will let you know when that happens as well, and we'll give that a go. We'll see how that wears, and if I am excited enough by it, I might even buy some more of their products to give them a go and see what they are like. So, if you want to see that, if there are any companies that you want to see me try, please do let me know, and I will reach out to them and see if it is something that they would consider working with me towards. All of these are not sponsored, they are bought by myself. The only thing that currently is not bought by myself is if I won it in a prize, if I won it in something. Yeah, so everything I am buying myself, and I hope you are enjoying this. I have some warm fuzzies. I've loads of things to swatch. I'm doing a new swatching video every Sunday, and I also have a new series that I am working on, which is about coming nail tech in the UK, and I'm hoping to get the first video for that properly recorded today, energy levels dependent. But anyway, have a good rest of your day. Please do like and leave a comment if you use Naio Nails. Do you like them? What are your favourite colours? What products would you recommend I try from them? If there are other companies, what products should I try? Drop me some links and let me know. See you soon. Bye. Hello. So this is the day after that initial Naio Nails order, and I did go onto the website yesterday and had a look at it, and there were some things on it. 2 days later? Maybe it's 2 days later actually. But anyway, I decided to get another couple of bits because there were some offers, and I was intrigued by a couple of products. So let's just get this in here. Bring the bin in because this is going to make a mess. Okay. So we'll take these out as we find them. This I'm really interested in. You shall find out what it is in a moment. Okay, so we've some boxes. And some not in boxes, that's okay. Not an issue. So they had a set called, I think it was Basic Colours or something. It was a 9-piece set, so that's one of the things. Oh, this is annoying. Some are in square and some are in round, and my holders, my little shelves don't hold the square rectangular bottles. That's slightly annoying. Okay, so this first set that I got, because I was saying when I was opening it, oh, it'd be really nice if they had included white, you actually could do a French, because they've got a lot of new colours. So they have a set which is slightly annoying with the square ones, but anyway, so yeah, it's a 9-piece set, and basically it is your rainbow plus black and white. No, that's not a rainbow, that's not the colour, that's, I mean, fine with the brown, you know, Alicia, don't look, it is not what I was expecting. They do say they will replace anything that they don't have in stock. So red, orange, Richard of York gave battle. What? Maybe it was supposed to be brown? I'm just going to have a quick look. So yeah, it has all your basic colours in it, and I thought, you know, that's quite good. That's helpful because that's what you were looking for. What is this supposed to be? So it's a Pure Colours Gel Polish Collection. Can you see directly in the invoice? Maybe it was just because in my head I was like, oh, there's 7 colours plus black and white, rainbow, but it does appear to be No bonsai. Oh, no bonsai is on the list, yes. So yes, it is supposed to be brown, and that was just my imagination. But actually, that's quite good. When compared to what we got yesterday, or the day before. Okay. Plus the 3 I already have. So actually, it's not a bad little collection there that's growing. Not a bad little collection. The little shelves I use and the square bottles are just literally just 2, like we're talking 3 millimeters. So I'm guessing, yeah, the same with the colour ones. That's annoying, but anyway, so yeah, I got this one. I decided, you know, one of each colour, good solid colour, is helpful. Plus I have the nudes, and yeah, we can do a lot with that. Because you can always mix colours to get what you want. I'm definitely not a colour mixing expert by any means, but I do what I can and what I have to when needed. So these lovely bright colours, very pigmented. I won't need to do top swatches for them, but I'm going to do all of my nail swatches together. So that was one part of my order. This I thought was interesting. I was a little confused about what it was, but actually it's... So when you have long nails, and we're always saying jewels, not tools, this is to help you opening a can. Now I'm just going to grab a can. Okay, so just grabbed a can of Coke. Apparently, all you need to do... slide it in and open it. Done. Perfect. Because even like for me, without nails, with nails, forget it, I discovered that when I was wearing my Starlight Express set recently. A little corner just coming off that. So I presume these are 3D printed. But I discovered, I couldn't do anything with long nails, but I struggle opening tins and things as well. So actually this is a really cool accessibility hack. I think it was under £2. So I think the next time I'm ordering, I could be ordering a few more of those as well. It was really, really good. I have gotten 2 more of their chromes. So I've gotten 1 more of the liquid chromes. Because these really, really do intrigue me, and I think I am going to get a few of them. So just put it on. Making sure it gets in everywhere. Okay. Leave it to air dry. That's the one I got today. And then I got this bronzy one in my starter set. Okay, that has had a moment to dry down. And you can buff it with your finger as well. But the danger of buffing it with your finger is that you can wipe it off. And obviously that's the danger with buffing it with the applicator as well. I suppose it depends on how much coverage you want. You can always apply a second coat over that, because that's taking quite a lot off. Okay, that's those. Now, yesterday I was looking at this and I couldn't quite work out what colour it was, because it did say it was supposed to be like, on the starter set it said like you got a gold, a silver and a bronzy chrome. And couldn't quite figure out that one. That's actually olive to copper. I did say there was like a greeny tint to it. I was right. I'm looking for my lint-free wipes and I can't find them. So just turn the corner off some tissue paper just to clean my nail. So when I was looking at these, it did mention cat eye as well, which really intrigued me. So what it actually said was, of course now is the time I won't be able to find it. Not I'll be able to find absolutely everything else except one of those chromes. So on the laptop website I can just pick on Chrome. On the mobile website apparently that is not a possibility. Oh, here we go. So yeah, Urban Graffiti Cat Eye Pigment Powder, white silver. That's the one I'm after getting today. And then this is the one that I believe I got yesterday, but there was no number or anything on it, so I cannot be absolutely sure. And again, it says a cat eye pigment powder. But then when you read the description, it doesn't mention anything about cat eye in it. So let's grab a magnet. Let's just see. Ooh. Oh, wow. Magnet, cat eye, wow. Yes, I can definitely say that is a cat eye. That is definitely a magnetic chrome. Now I have to try to get it off this. Okay, this could be fun. Like I genuinely have no idea what to do here. It won't. We need it really. Okay. It's not. I don't know more. What's it? I don't know. That is. Okay, I'm back. My hands are at least clean. I'm going putting on my gloves because, yeah, my hands are now clean. And I would like to keep it that way. I have two brushes now that I need to figure out what on earth to do with. That one has a hole in it. That's not very helpful. Right, let's try this one. Okay, gloves are on. Mostly clean. There is still some around the corners there. It's as good as I'm going to get it without getting scrubbing brush out of it. And, oh, last cause, probably. Let's see if I can just get whatever else I can get in. This has now become somewhat magnetised. It is covering up some of the flakes. Oh dear. Right, so learn a lesson from Elle, and if something says it is a cat eye, just assume it's a cat eye. Don't go sticking a magnet into it. That's a very good way to make a mess. Right, we'll give that a clean later. I think the little applicator stick can go, and this will need a bit of a clean as well. Yeah, I think that's going to need a wash if it is to survive, which, you know, may not. Right, that in there, that's gone over there. And I need to clean that off before that becomes a mess. Actually, the two brushes, if they are to survive, they're going to need a little bit of TLC, so I'm just going to wrap them up and put them to one side where I will remember them, hopefully, and wash them later. Right, that's one. And two. Hopefully we'll pick up most of what's left. Not that there, everything, that would be a miracle. And those sort of things don't happen for me, so... Right, the second one. Oh dear. So this one is white. It's a white silver shift. I am not going to try a magnet in it, but that is what that looks like. They have been a couple of other colours. I may be intrigued enough to get them. Now, this last one I'm definitely intrigued by. So this is a set of pigments. Not just any set of pigments. These pigments glow in the dark. Or at least according to the ad they did, and I learned my lesson from that one. We are trusting the ads. I'm just going to see if I can find it. Yes, so this is a glow-in-the-dark pigment set. Super fine. It's only $6.99, which is why I went for it. But I am definitely, like, really bright pigments. Have we got any examples of them glowing in the dark? That's what the pots look like in the dark. And on some nails. I am curious, so I will definitely be trying this out. So we have 12 colours. I'm going to leave them in this pot, so I'm also going to label it glow in the dark because, yeah, otherwise it will just get mixed up with everything else. So that is what I have ordered from Nails. Definitely some interesting products there. These, I want to get some more of these. I definitely want to get a few more of these because these are brilliant. And yeah, the chrome cat eye. I'm going to try using them in a couple of things, and yeah, we might be getting some more. I'm not going to be sticking magnets into them in the pots anyway. So yeah, some interesting products. I can't wait to try them out. Like I said, I also have the colour set as well, pure colour set, so I can give that a go and see what they are like. Maybe do some art on the builder gels or something like that. Try French. I have a couple of options now because I have multiple colours. And yeah, I will report back with how things go. I'll definitely use these in a video. I'll definitely use the cat eye pigment chromes in a video. And I need to do some more practice, I think, with those liquid chromes to get them to work the way I want them to work. But anyway, so this is what I've done from Nails. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have found it entertaining and you have learned from me the importance of trusting the ad. If you're going to test something, do it in small quantities. Don't stick a magnet into a little pot that says cat eye. Just don't. It ends badly. I can guarantee it ends badly. So yes, learn from me and don't make the same mistakes. But yeah, back soon with using some of these. I will also be swatching all of my nails in a video very soon. So that'll be a swatching Sunday video. And yeah, come back if you want to see more chaos like this. Bye!